Hello, welcome back to a new video, Laurel and Hardy memorabilia and Charlie Chaplin collectibles. In this video I've got some more paper items that I'd just like to show. I have put them on my Laurel and Hardy Chaplin page in photos and so everyone can see them, but it's also nice as always to do the videos and to talk about them. So just starting off with this one, this is a really old part of a newspaper. This is an old French newspaper. This is from 1932, so this is proper old and really delicate to handle. So what I'm going to do is just see if I can open this up and just turn this around, and then you can just see just there the picture there with both Laurel and Hardy, and of course I can't read it because it's all in French, but I believe that shot is actually from Pack Up Your Troubles, which is 1932. Because as it looks like it's part of the same costumes they've got on there, and they're obviously with cameras there, or film cameras. So it's a rarer shot of them, of both Laurel and Hardy. But also, what makes this even more interesting, there is a shot article on just on this side. As you can see just here, again it's all in French. It's got Frankenstein, so it's obviously to do with Boris Karloff when he made the horror film back then, Frankenstein, which was 1931. So it all sort of adds up. So it's really nice to have both those on the same or in the same paper. But it's just a really nice shot there of Laurel and Hardy from a really old newspaper, or old French newspaper. So I'll just fold that up gently, put that to one side, and then I've also got all these random cuttings of both on the Laurel and Hardy film, the Stan and Ollie film with Steve Coogan, John C. Reilly. There's quite a few of these, and I had put these on the on my page as well. Some of them are really interesting, you know, just what the film critics thought at the time when the film came out. But it's nice to hold on to these because you can sort of look back on it, and it just shows you what was being said about the film when it came out. The one that interests me all the more is this one, which is more so about John C. Reilly when he played Oliver Hardy, which is this article, a newspaper article, with John C. Reilly, who is a brilliant actor and comedian. But it also says a lot about him, who he is as a person, and even just at the end here, he says, "No one will ever be as great as Stan or Oliver Hardy, but if we're going to remember them, somebody has to try." So he did an absolutely outstanding performance as Ollie in the Stan Ollie film, as well as Steve Coogan as Stan Laurel. But also the other part, which I read here on John C. Reilly, which he it gives me the impression he's a very normal kind of celebrity. He's not one that wants to be seen all the time. He's the sort of guy that does his work and then moves on. As it says here, I do my work, I promote my work, then I disappear as much as I can. I'm not someone who likes to be a famous person. Equally, he is aware that he has matured as an actor, and that the flurry of hype and buzz that surrounds him reflect as a performer in his prime. So it just goes to show that it's very much another form of a job, that you do the film, you promote it, you do everything you have to do for it, and then you just move on to the next role. And that's what I like about him. So he's a great actor that played Ollie in the Stan and Ollie movie. And then just moving on from that, I have showed this in the past, and this is like a mini jigsaw of the famous larger version puzzle, which I believe is around the 1940s. I think this one is around 1970s, I think. Whereas this is the larger version, which is not put together. This is all broken down and put back in its box. But this is the original old puzzle, which was ultra rare and really hard to come by now. And you can see it's pretty old by how worn the box is. And I would say this is probably one of the best puzzles on Laurel and Hardy. It's like a star-shaped puzzle, which is very similar to this one, but this has a lot cut out of it. So it's very all cut in, so there's much more to the puzzle. But it's all in colour, just like this, with this in the centre. And it really is a fantastic puzzle. So I believe it's around 1940s, although there is not a date on the box of the puzzle itself. But it's made in England, and there are another 4 of these that I know of with different film stars. So it's not all Laurel and Hardy, it's just this one, as far as I know, that was made with Laurel and Hardy, but there were other film stars as well. But you can see here it's star shape effect. And even all the puzzles that have come out over the years that are great, but I still think this is one of the best ones. And it's ultra rare and really hard to come by now. So that's that. It's a really great puzzle. So hopefully what I will do is get that made up, and then it would be good to have it framed up. And again, it's something that I can have even in the museum to show off. And customers can see it. And then just on from that, I have this, which I've not come across before, so I'll just put it at the back of the puzzle, which is a Stanley Olio. This is a packet. This is like an envelope, 1972, and it contained 3 comic cards. So it went into an album, basically. So this is from Italy, but I've not actually seen this before, so it's quite unusual. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the original cards in it, but even with just the packet, it makes it all the more unusual, different, and collectible. So that's it for this video. So it was just a quick run over of the newspaper cuttings, really, and hopefully with the puzzle I can get this all framed up and put on display. But it is really amazing piece, really colourful, and fun to have if you can get hold of this in your collection. So thanks for watching this video, and happy collecting, everyone, and look out for the next one soon. Bye for now.